Hey guys, I know I started late, so we're going to be going for 30 minutes more. I will be done after that, but we got quite a bit done so far today. Despite that. Oh,
Shepard,
I know
good
why you're
work
up here.
on
Go.
Horizon.
Go.
Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It was our first strike. How do we find them next time?
The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Caden said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus. Was that you?
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with Cerberus.
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony? Just to lure the Collectors there?
A calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors gather strength. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
We chased them off once. Find a target, and I'll hit it.
Our target is set, but we can't reach it yet. It's their home world. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
I'm free, clear, and focused on the mission.
That's what I like to hear. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Thanks for the pep talk, but we'll be fine.
I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
Something on your mind?
No, just... there's a good chance we're not coming back, even if we get it done. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Fuck him. Nah, Deuce has already picked Kelly and Miranda as our fuck choice. Can't get any of those. But what do these? Biotic module. We use some Element Zero. Standard firmware shipping with bioamps is designed to work with a variety of alien races and nervous systems. By hacking this firmware to relax built-in safety protocols, more powerful Mass Effect fields can be generated. Each hack must be done carefully, tuned to the individual's nervous system, or there's a risk of nervous system damage, sensation loss, or blindness. We get plus 10% biotic damage? Heck yeah. Like it. Chip enhancements. We still only have one that we can do. And prototype. Shepard to reallocate points to powers. No additional points are granted. Shepard can complete this research project multiple times. Each time the project is completed, all points spent to power will be reassessed. Yeah, it's not worth the spending of Element Zero on it, though. But I'll take plus 20% health. Strong synthetic fibers can be woven through the skin, dramatically reducing damage taken from most attacks. These fibers also act as a metagel conduit, improving healing. Heck yeah. There we go. And now we should have access to the other one. Heavy Bone Weave. Shepard takes 50% less damage from melee attacks. I don't get melee that often, but alright. By reinforcing the skeleton with a synthetic weave, bones can be made almost unbreakable. In the event of bone trauma, metagel conduits allow for bone regeneration in a matter of days. Alright, so we need one more heavy skin weave upgrade to unlock this, and 16,000 palladium. Shepard's melee attack is now more powerful. Alright. Hey Morton, what do you got?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Perhaps later. Trying to determine how Scale Itch got onto Normandy. Sexually transmitted disease only carried by Varen. Implications unpleasant. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Apparently, somebody was fucking a Baron on the Normandy?
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
Oh.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Alright, so I think this is his loyalty mission? Would that be right? Investigate his log. I don't think we can, P. Anything else to say?
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
P, are you big on forcing these talks?
Shepard, the tank you recovered from Corliss indicates stable Krogan life signs inside. It is in the cargo bay should you wish to investigate.
Alright.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Caden Alenko was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
I don't force anything. They choose the scissor.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ. Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
Of course you do.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief.
So that's what he
We
looks
have a
like.
deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
If they did show him in the first game, I either missed it or, yeah, I either missed it or didn't notice it.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Jensen is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her run away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
I like that. They deny a Reaper attack, despite having
Batarians
undergone
will take
a
time with the
Reaper
Alliance breaking into
assault.
a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Alright. Well, actually, since I'm up here, are there any other unread messages? Shadow Broker Intel. To Shepard, we had a little bit from the Shadow Broker. We're aware that your old friend, Liara Tassoni, has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the Broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a head on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus Intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a good gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. There you go. This is giving us a lot of side stuff to do, in addition to collecting our party. But yeah, if he is in the first game, I
Commander,
don't
you've
remember.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Shut up. Hey, how do you feel about heavy bone weave and heavy skin weaves? There's lots of upgrades to buy. I like it. What are you doing, Edie?
Hey, Commander. It's pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Kaidan, Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
He moved on. I can't blame him.
He was frontline with you against a Reaper, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? Did someone switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
She pushed your buttons to get a rise out of you. About time you were on the receiving end.
Yeah, great, I just got worked by the intercom.
It was not my intent to breed hostility, Mr. Moreau, but you did instigate our interaction.
Okay, but think of it this way. Shut up.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Bone weaves you're down for. Skin weave sounds like something Buffalo Bill would have. You're not wrong. Alright, let's go see our Krogan tank. Maybe, actually, let's go down to the crew quarters first. Alright, crew quarters. Are you guys still in here, not doing anything? Man, I'm glad you're being paid to sit here and just look at each other. Occasionally shifting your position. I wish I could be paid to just sit there and stare at someone. Fuck Joker. I don't think Joker's a romanceable option. Is he?
Shepard.
Maybe not for
I
male
find myself
Shepard.
in the unpleasant position of asking for your help.
Oh, good.
I
Her
don't like
permission.
discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Part of her goggles, P.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Good. Alright, we got another crew mission. So doing these is kind of important for the loyalty missions,
Was you
which is
originally
great.
stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creeped the hell out of me.
Pretty sure if the Collectors that have attacked, you wouldn't have dodged the bullet.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Garrus, stop
Talk to
being
you
in the
later,
middle of
Garrus.
I'll be here
calibrations,
if you
dude.
need me.
Send her to them. Are there more costumes in this game I can get, Hussein?
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Got nothing new to say. I should be able to seduce the doctor. Send her to them. Send her to her dad. Alright, let's check out port cargo. Ah, here he is. Hey, dude.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Alright guys, do we open the tank or do we keep it sealed? What do you think? Help me out, guys. What are we thinking? Bailey, go. You guys think we should release the Krogan or keep them sealed up in there? Alright. Gonna let the dice decide then. Even says release, odd says do not. Even says release. Hold a 6.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are
Oh.
yours.
Nice, now fuck him. Where we a moment ago, P? Soma purchased Shining in the Darkness.
Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer Okeer or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
I'm not sure I would like Monkey Island. We'll see. Yeah, alright, Shining in the Darkness, let me add that to the list here. I don't know exactly when I'll be playing it, but it's on the list now, guaranteed. Yep.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
Oh shit.
I see. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight.
They keep
Doesn't
rearranging
matter
them on
who
me.
for.
Anyway,
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
alright. Probably into prototypes. So. Broken shotgun. There we go. But it's gonna take 15,000 platinum. I don't want to get that right now. We'll come back to that. Army scientists produce a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council Space's weapon safety standards. Recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. So
I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
That's all for now.
Shepard?
I will give most games a try, so Monkey Island is still on the table. Just know that I may not like it as much because, yeah. Like, I played, what the fuck's it called? I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and what was good?
Sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Not the best.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I don't have anything else to say, so. King's Quest, Space Quest, Monkey Island. Yeah. So, they're not off the table. I'll give them a go. Now, I can't promise I'll like them. Like, I probably didn't like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream as much as I should have, but the story was good.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
I'd rather not.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Illuminating. But that's about all I can take for now.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Alright, that's cool. Anyway, Citizens of Earth and Space are definitely on the table to play. I like the look of Citizens of Earth Omega, so that could be fun. The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead, and Tales from the Borderland were all really good. I mean, I've heard really good things about Telltale games, so I'd be willing to give them a go as well.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. Back for more. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. She'd have had no chance on Horizon. I knew this girl once, Asari, good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship.
Yeah. But those are entirely story, though, right? That's the whole point.
Talk more later, Shepard.
Omega, do you ever wish that you could just, like, jettison garbage into space? Alright, so guys, there's not much left to stream, so we're gonna go back to the combat center, and you guys are gonna help me pick what we're doing tomorrow. I'll do my best to be on
Commander,
time.
we've received a new message at your private terminal.
Another one. From the elusive man, Shepard. I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology, and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Alright, so, guys, I need to know. Oh, okay. Horizon, a temperate world that has hit the sweet spot for carbon-based life. Horizon was a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere maintained by abundant indigenous photosynthetic plants and bacteria. While the native plants are not very palatable to humans, the soil conditions are such that a handful of introduced Earth species have flourished, and the colonists must take strict care to prevent ecological disaster. Genetically engineered Terminator seeds that grow nutritious but sterile crops to minimize the outbreaks are the rule rather than the exception. Animals on Horizon appear to be exploding in diversity. Similar to Earth's Cambrian period, large flying insects analogs some take advantage of the thicker-than-Earth atmosphere and low gravity to grow enormous. Microbial life has proven relatively benign, and a series of vaccinations for the most virulent strains of soil-borne diseases is all that is required for a visit. Alright. Right now we are in this Iera section here. There's no other systems we can fly to from here. We can actually go back there, which I'm gonna go through and probe those planets later. Yeah, exactly. Alright guys, so we have a few things we can do. I'm thinking we will do the recruiting of NPCs first. So do you guys want to do recruit the Justicar, recruit the Assassin, or recruit the Master Thief? What do you think? Meantime, I want to go see what's in the local cluster. You vote for Assassin? Okay, so Justicar, Assassin, and Thief. What is everyone thinking? Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on the peak of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the sun are high orbital velocities have become limited development. Oh, I can actually scan this? Sweet, okay, we'll do that later. Cool. What the fuck is Venus? With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus is only a handful of aerostat research outposts. They recently did a flyby of Venus, and they took some pictures of it. Now, they don't know, but they think they might see what look like structures on the surface of it. Probably not, but yeah, there's Assassin, Justicar, and Thief. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Alliance of Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development is restricted as the search for the Prothean artifact continues. If you guys remember, all of this started for the Mass Effect universe when they found the Prothean artifact on Mars. Maybe one day we'll have something similar. Here's Jupiter. Look at this big guy. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. You down with Justicar? Okay, so we got 1 for Justicar. P wants to go with Justicar. Alright, so that's where we'll start tomorrow, guys. I'm just gonna finish reading these. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Yeah. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect Fast and Light Drive, Distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, or a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of helium-3 in the Alliance space. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before the development of a Mass Effect drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. I'm up. Windtreak, look, they give Pluto here, but they don't actually give it its orbit. Rude. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It's mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and Charon Relay go, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery options. Suddenly told your brother's coming. He's here now to remove the ACs. Oh, okay. You know what I wonder? So, don't one of the planets, like, orbit interact with each other, like, overlap? This one that was true. Maybe not. Maybe they just come really close. Alright. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's stream.